Hi, I'm Denison, creator of the Marine Diesel Basics series. I'm delighted that Book 2, Marine Diesel Basics 2, How Everything Works, will be published in about 4 to 6 weeks. I've already done a video about how the book is organized, but I thought I would do a short one now about how each chapter is organized. There is an enormous amount of information in this book, so trying to keep it organized and in a clear structure has been quite a challenge. So let's dive in and look at one specific chapter, and you'll see then I can walk you through how it's organized and how the information is readily available. This video is about navigation within a chapter and how the chapters are laid out. They're all laid out pretty well the same. So just as an example of one section of the book, this is section 3, lubrication. Here's the table of content. There's many more headings here within this section. So this has 3 levels of heading which are in the table of content to make it easier to navigate. Then within that, there's usually an introduction to the subject. So this is an introduction to engine oils and keeping the lubrication system happy. Then in this one, there's installation guidelines for changing oil, engine oil and oil filters. Wherever that has been covered in Marine Diesel Basics 1, the maintenance book, that is listed with the page numbers. So if you've got both books, you can flip to it very quickly. Again, each chapter has the key components of whichever section it is. So this one, it's lubrication. So it has a little drawing of the part and an explanation of what that part does, even if it's as simple as an oil dipstick. And it has the page cross-reference, so you can jump to that section if you want. Then it has each part of chapter. For example, it has this oil filter number 1, engine oil. It has usually has a brief introduction. Then it has the functions. This is the 5 functions of the engine oil. Then sometimes it goes into parts, the parts of whatever it is, parts of the turbocharger, for example. Then how something works. So in this instance, it's how engine oil works. And then the extra to that is the additives in engine oil and various other information about it, the difference between conventional, synthetic and semi-synthetic oils. There are a lot of tables in the book. For myself, I find it very annoying when you're reading something or learning about something, and then suddenly you have to go somewhere else to find more information. So I've tried to put all the relevant tables in each section. Sometimes I've made calculations as well, and so the common things, they're all calculated out, usually with the formula there. So if you have another number to put in, it's not in the table, you can run the formula yourself and get the answer. So that's pretty well how each section of the book, each chapter of the book is laid out. For example, in this is section 3, oil pickup. So it has the functions, installation guidelines, and it has number 4, oil pumps, explanation, cross-references, then the functions of the oil pump, then how an oil pump works. And in fact, that one is a link to another part of the book. Well, I hope that's interesting and shows that the book is well organized and accessible and will be useful to you. The book should be available in about 4 to 6 weeks. I just keep going. And until I meet you in person on the water, I wish you fair winds and a reliable diesel.